The whispering shadows Arav had always been fascinated by old, abandoned places. So when he heard about the cursed mansion on the outskirts of his town, he couldn't resist exploring it. The mansion had been deserted for decades, with rumors of strange whispers and shadowy figures lurking inside. One moonless night, armed with a flashlight and his phone, Arav sneaked into the crumbling mansion. The air was thick with dust, and the wooden floor creaked under his steps. As he moved through the grand hallway, the portraits of unknown people seemed to watch him, their painted eyes glinting in the dim light. Then he heard it, a whisper, faint but unmistakable, "Leave." His heart pounded, but he convinced himself it was the wind. He continued exploring, stepping into what appeared to be an old study. A massive bookshelf covered one wall, filled with tattered books. One book, larger than the rest, caught his eye. As he reached for it, the whispering grew louder, now multiple voices blending together in a haunting chant. Suddenly, the room turned ice cold. The flashlight flickered and the door behind him slammed shut. Arav spun around, his breath visible in the freezing air. The whispers became screams. Shadows stretched and twisted on the walls, forming human-like figures with hollow eyes. One shadow detached from the wall and lunged at him. Terrified, Arav stumbled back, knocking over a chair. The book in his hand flipped open on its own, revealing faded, handwritten words. Bound by blood, freed by fire. He had no idea what it meant, but instinct took over. Grabbing his lighter, he set the page aflame. The fire spread unnaturally fast, illuminating the room with an eerie glow. The shadows shrieked in agony, their forms dissolving into smoke. As the mansion shook violently, Arav ran, barely escaping before the structure collapsed behind him. The next day, the mansion was nothing but ruins. But among the ashes, he found the book, untouched by the flames. Its pages had turned, revealing a new message. You set them free, but now they follow you. Arav felt a cold breath on his neck. He turned around, only to see his own shadow smirking back at him.